Welcome to Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Texas, home to the Toyota Tundra and Tacoma. San Antonio is the only place in the world that builds the Toyota Tundra. Here in San Antonio, on our 2,000-acre campus, around 3,000 Toyota team members build Toyota trucks. We also have over 20 on-site suppliers on our campus who employ an additional 4,000 team members. Hi, I'm Annette Torres, and I've been with Toyota for over 9 years. Throughout our plant, you'll see a lot of components unique to advanced manufacturing or unique to Toyota. One of the technology pieces you'll see is our automated guided vehicles, or AGVs. AGVs travel along a magnetic strip in the floor and deliver parts to the line at just the right time. You'll also see our andon, which is the key to quality at Toyota. A white cord runs along the production line. When a team member identifies an issue, they pull that cord. The andon sends out a light signal and a specific music tone to direct the team leader and the group leader to the right spot on the line. Each team member is empowered to stop the line as they take responsibility for their work while building in quality at every step. Another way we ensure quality is by performing inspections. At the end of every line, our quality inspectors do complete inspections before the vehicle moves to the next line. Here at Toyota, we build based on demand using the just-in-time system. That means every truck has a final destination before we start building it. We also have only a set number of parts delivered to the line at just the right time to allow our team members to correctly build the right truck. Our team members are the backbone of Toyota. We call them industrial athletes because most jobs have a physical nature. We train them on physical conditioning and ergonomics to protect their health and safety. Now let's go behind the scenes and see how a Toyota truck is manufactured. Once we begin building a truck, the first step in vehicle production begins in the stamping shop. Here, we use large sheets of steel and huge metal dies that weigh several tons. The dies press and shape the metal into different truck body parts such as hoods, fenders, and doors. The stamping shop produces about 130 sheet metal parts used for building the complete vehicle body. 100% of the steel we use comes from American companies. After the metal parts are stamped into shape, they are then stacked onto parts racks in the weld shop, where the Tundra and Tacoma first began to take their recognizable truck shape. We have over 400 robots working in harmony with our team members using our Global Body Line, or GBL, to produce both the Tundra and Tacoma on the same line. Body Weld can produce 430 trucks per work shift, with the entire process for one truck taking 1.5 hours. Over 2,700 welds are applied to each vehicle, and 98% are applied robotically. In weld, we have some of the largest robots in our plant, including one we call Godzilla. This robot will lift 1,500 pounds of truck cab with precision. While our metal pieces are coming together, over in the plastic shop, we use an injection molding machine to take tiny plastic pellets and shape them into usable parts. These parts include the shells of our instrument panels and our front and rear bumpers. Our plastic shop will use 3.2 million pounds of plastic material per year. Once the body of the truck and the plastic bumpers are ready, they all head into paint. The paint shop is 3 stories high and has over 120 robots working along with our paint team members. The 4 coats of paint we apply begin with an electrostatic dip to prevent corrosion. Second is the primer coat. Third is the base coat for color, and then the final clear coat for protection. The paint process takes about 9.5 hours to complete. Moving back to our truck, once the vehicle leaves paint, it moves into assembly, which is the largest part of our plant with the highest number of team members. The first stop in assembly are the trim lines, where the inside of the cab is completed. Here, our team members are installing safety-regulated items like airbags as well as major components like the instrument panel and the seats. While that's happening in the trim lines, our engines are being prepared as well. Our engines are shipped 80% complete from our sister plant in Huntsville, Alabama. Team members here in Texas finish the remaining portion before sending it over to be installed in a process we call engine drop. The engine travels overhead from the engine line and is lowered down onto the frame. Our team members will connect the prop shaft, and then the remaining frame line will install the clamps and hoses surrounding the engine. Now, the frame is ready to meet up with the truck cab and the truck deck. Remember, the inside of the cab was already finished. The cab and the deck are gently guided onto the frame. You can imagine it takes a great deal of coordination to get to this point. The correct cab and deck need to match up with the completed frame at just the right time. Soon after, our truck heads down our final inspection line, which is dedicated to our quality inspectors. We also have paint, weld, and assembly confirmation team members who are doing complete quality checks on the interior, exterior, and body surface. Once the truck passes the final inspection line, it moves into our line-off area. The inspector will enter the truck and do some final quality checks and will turn the truck on for the very first time. The entire production process from stamping to line-off will take 20.5 hours. We have a truck driving offline every 60 seconds. The truck will then be driven over to our Vehicle Performance or VP area, where the truck will undergo a variety of functional, emissions, and diagnostic testing before heading into the shower test area. From there, it will be shipped to a dealer within 24 hours by rail or 18-wheeler. And that is how Team Texas builds a Toyota truck. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.